and go. Cruiser here. It's always great to be back flying in Australia.
With more jets in the skies, US boots on the ground, and angst about ownership of the port, some in Darwin have been thinking about what it all means for the place and its people.
The Larrakia have always fought for our land, and we've always defended our land.
Views differ. For some, the military build-up is a positive, and for others, an unremarkable thing.
Having Americans here, having any people that will align themselves with Australia's interests, because it's our interests right here on Larrakia land.
Darwin's been a garrison town since its inception. The Army, the Navy.
The bottom line of military activity, as we know, is death and destruction.
Then there are those worried about America's Pine Gap base near Alice Springs, fearing the territory's becoming more of a target, or heading for a war that we haven't, as a nation, decided we want to wage.
Isn't that something really that Australians need to be talking about? Is that the kind of country we want to be in the world?
Local military spending is worth billions and forecast to grow. It now drives almost 10% of the territory economy.
You can think of anything and military will have a need for it, from cleaners to food supplies, like you said, portaloos, right up to civil construction work that we do.
It's all happening in the only Australian city once reduced in parts to rubble by war. This wharf is the spot where the first bombs were dropped on Darwin in 1942 during World War II. These days, it's all fish and chip places, it's a tourist spot. There's also locals dropping a line in the harbour at the end, who say that they're not thinking yet about the kind of potential conflict some are predicting for the region just north of here.
No one I've ever spoken to up here in Darwin really thinks about it or cares about it. It's just there.
It does bring some tourists to Darwin to learn about the history and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure most of the tourists are here for the $1 million barrel.
Up the hill on her lunch break, one Chinese-born Territorian says she knows many family businesses who also welcome the defence spend. But she does want to see greater efforts by everyone in the region to coexist and keep the peace.
I think the way to go is open up all the channels. We all together try to get a good solution. No one need a war.
The skies have cleared at the end of pitch black, but the war games continue. The Navy's exercise Kakadu now underway. Defence says it's another biggest ever. Jacqueline Breen, ABC News.